Hello, today is a Saturday, September 6th, 2024. This is my second reading for today. I just had a small dinner with ramen. So I'm okay. I'm losing fat and also I'm okay. So I'm gonna read this one because I've done the Avatar course and I have a persistent belief system, belief that I want to handle or manage. So I'm going to read this article on the internet. I recommend the Avatar course. If you are in Korea, you can come to Gwangju and do the course with my master, Mr. Kim, or you can find your nearest avatar master or wizard who will guide you through the course, 9 day, almost 9 days, a 9 day course, right? It's quite expensive, but it's worth it. I strongly recommend it. If you do have some kind of issues, especially psychological, mind, or mental issues. Okay, so by the way, if you noticed before, I'm trying to read an English article on a daily basis so that I could keep up with my English. In 4 years' time, I have to retire from my gorgeous company called KT Korea Telecom, the number one carrier in Korea, because as you old, you need to retire and find a second job. Yeah, I would like to have a second job. Even though I could live okay with my retirement pension, all the savings, and the stocks and securities that I have in the financial institutions, but since I have young girls to support, my daughters to support for their college education, I think I need to work. And also, since I'm young, I would like to work until like 70, but at least 65. Along the way, I will take time to travel overseas, especially China, America, UK, Europe. So without further ado, let's dive in and read this article. This one is from Avatar Archive. Oh, an archive, right? Archive. Some strange expression. Archive, newsgroup archive. Okay, newsgroup archive. Archive, alt.clearing.avatar. The wizard course, persistent identity creation handling. Right? Too old to reply. Procedure. Okay, persistent identity creation handling procedure. CHP, we call it CHP, creation handling procedure. You created your belief and you handle it, you manage it, you discreate it. So it is called creation handling procedure, CHP. Persistent identity, ego, right? It was written 19 years ago. But the Avatar, I've done the Avatar course in 1996. So that was almost 30 years ago. Section 5 of the Avatar materials. Right? Avatar materials. Persistent identity creation handling procedure. Maybe run solo, but preferably with a guide. For something resisted. 1. Create what it feels like to be someone who resists that. Create what it feels like to be someone who desires that. Expand to the utmost limits of both identities simultaneously. Wow, simultaneously. Label it without judgment. Recognize this is not I, this is my creation. 6. Permit it to discreate, turn it off. Repeat step 1 to 6 as necessary. I think it repeats steps 1 to 6, right? 1 through 6. Okay, repeat step 1 through 6 as necessary. For something desired, 1. Create what it feels like to be someone who desires that. 2. Create what it feels like to be someone who resists that. 3. Expand to the utmost limits of both identities simultaneously. 4. Label it without judgment. 5. Recognize this is not I, this is my creation. 6. Permit it to discreate. Turn it off. Repeat step 1 to 6 as necessary. Eldon Brown. Golly, I keep reading in testimonials published by Star's Edge that learning the secrets of the universe is well worth a 2-week trip to Florida and the coast of Wheezy course. Yet this segment appears to be a highly edited, slightly expanded version of the CHP lecture and persistent math procedure from the basic course. Yeah, persistent math procedure. Little, if anything, new here. Now let's see, 190 pages for $7,500. That figures out to $39.48 US per page per student. Oh well. Barbara, this seems similar to the strategy employed in the master's course. Masters, rehashed avatar. Wizards, rehashed masters. Wizards 2, rehashed wizards. Wizards N, rehashed wizards N minus 1. P.T. Barnum was right. Yeah, but he put on an honest show and trucked lots of elephants around the country. Circuses have safety nets for the trapeze artists too. Hell, Star's Edge doesn't even have a carnival fat lady anymore. If I want to see a bunch of hoopla and a charismatic hero on a big screen, video screen, I would prefer to see Steve Jobs at Macworld, or maybe go to Comdex and Frankfurt Book Mess. At least the entrance fees are nominal. Or perhaps check out what's playing in Las Vegas. Too bad Roy got mauled by the tiger, but I understand there are still many spectacles to choose from. Where is Kite Campbell these days? Her master info indicates she delivers Avatar in San Diego. Maybe she can finally discredit those eating compulsions and get down to 250 pounds. When she sings, the SE game will be over. Star's Edge, right? I don't know. This one from Eldon Brown. I don't know. I sent an email over a year ago asking why she was no longer a Star's Edge trainer. It was quite polite, but I got no response. I guess she's just down the road from Wayne. Maybe he can check it out and see if he can levitate her levitator while he's at it. I mean, let's face it, Kite attended many wizard and master courses, mingled with the inner circle, and was a loyal SE fascist, Star's Edge fascist, telling V that she had a stuck identity. Kite was amongst the crema della creme of the network, so why couldn't she discredit her addiction to ice cream? Sour cream, large wedges of brie sucked down in a single gulp, more butter than baked potato, or whatever other forms of creamy constituted her addiction to butter fat. Answer, the CHP sings a little off key, right? Creamy della creamy, creamy della creamy, creamy della creamy. Post by Barbara. When she sings, the SE game will be over. So Yep, mass persistent procedure, right? Mass persistent. If you have like a persistent headache, persistent skin problem, persistent alcoholism, persistent something, or psychological problem, that is called persistent mass. And the Avatar course, the first basic course, teaches you or shows you or trains you to handle that situation. It's called persistent mass handling. In the Avatar Wizard course, it's just you feel you handle two opposite desires, persistent mass at the same time. Desires and resisting, right? You feel the identity, two identities simultaneously. Interesting. Well, thanks for listening and have a wonderful Avatar day. Bye bye.